I'm terrified of a lot of stuff, and today we're going to go through a deep dive of my brain to find out what are the things that scare me the most. One of them is orcas. I have just found out recently how violent orcas really are. You're scared of sharks, bro? Nah.
Shark, pog.
Orcas, bro, they eat sharks' brains. They open up sharks' heads and just start eating that shit for breakfast. They're insane, and I would never get closer. On a second hand, there's also crabs and squids, bro. Those shits scare me. Mr. Krabs and Squidward, I got scared of them when I was a kid. Big ass squids. Do you know they have beaks? Do you know squids have beaks? I didn't know that until recently. Sharks, they're pretty scary, but you're more likely to die in a plane crash than get eaten by a shark, so I'm not really scared of sharks. At the same time, dude, let's go back to orcas, bro. I'm terrified of orcas. Terrifying as shit. Another thing I'm scared of is heights. I just don't like heights. Heights is horrifying. I just hate heights. I like going to theme parks, and when you know you're safe, you're gonna be safe. I like those, the big drop thing. That's fun because you know you're gonna be safe. But going on a mountain hike and being that high up, no, I don't. No, nah. You can't force me. You can't pay me to do that. Except if it's a mountain in Sweden, because they don't got big mountains. They got small ass mountains. I used to be scared of the dark, but I'm more scared of the unknown because you just so terrifying not understanding what's happening. That terrifies me. Not being able to understand what's happening is actually so scary. Unironically, it can be in any situation. If I just don't understand it, I'll be terrified. It's have you seen Bible accurate angels? Holy crap, bro! They literally say, "Oh, don't be scared, my child." Bro, I am gonna be scared if I see that. I'm probably not gonna end up in heaven. I'm probably gonna end up in hell for what I say in my videos. But still, god damn! If they look like that, what do you think God looks like? Is it just a 10 times bigger version of that? That's gonna be horrifying. Big ass eyes, bro. That terrifies me. Another thing, Bible accurate angels. I'm not scared of hell. I'm not scared of that. But I'm scared of the idea of eternally being in something for eternally. Something eternally is also another thing that I'm just scared of because it's it'll never stop. Never. Never. You think you've had long ass days or done stuff for a really long time? Well, it's not even close. And just doing anything eternally is gonna be horrible. Even being in heaven eternally, you're gonna slowly go insane. It's just white clouds and that stuff, and you can talk to a lot of people. You'll end up talking to every person that's ever lived in an eternity, and it sounds so unrealistic. I'm also scared of hitting my peak. That's one other thing. Reaching a peak. I can't become better or something. I can't. I won't become more popular. I won't become better at this or that. That terrifies me. That's one of the things that terrifies me, reaching a peak. Because there's a lot of popular artists or YouTube content creators that we said they've reached their peak and they've fallen off. That is the most terrifying thing for me as a content creator and also a musician. Just hitting your peak and then done. Because a lot of people are saying, oh, Gideon hit his peak, now he's going downhill. How? The man is so good at doing content. Somehow everyone has just decided, oh, he's reached his peak. And there's some obvious cases with reaching their peak. I mean, Kwebbelkop did it in 2013, and he's just been making content ever since, as if it's gonna help. Your favorite YouTuber one day is probably gonna reach their peak. I am 100% sure that Mr. B is gonna reach his peak in a few years. I'll give him a few years. I'll give him 2 years. 2 years, he's gonna reach his peak. Done. I'm also just scared of not knowing what to do next. Not being sure of what I want to do next. That terrifies me. I hate not knowing what I can do next, because I always know oh, what I'm gonna eat next, what I'm gonna do next, what I'm gonna work on next. Me imagining being in a situation where I don't know what to do actually terrifies me. I would rather play the scariest horror game in dark lighting and everything, in a dark room, isolated room, not talking to anyone, than just sit alone in my thoughts for 10 minutes thinking about what I'm gonna do next and not being sure, because it's so horrifying. I don't know why. Scary movies is not that scary, but one thing that terrified me as a kid is this Danish character. I don't remember what his name was. I'll put a picture up of him here. He would run around. You would go in a maze. This was only for kids. They would film kids running around in a maze, and they would get chased by this green monster, and the kids has to like do puzzles or find stuff. And it was actually just early Slender Man. If they didn't do it in time, they would get eaten up by the monster, and it would end up with them just being like in the stomach, because I didn't know what was gonna happen to the kids after that. It was horrifying just seeing them getting eaten alive live on TV. So that terrified me a lot when I was younger. The idea of also just being known for one thing also just terrifies me, and in contrast with that, also just like getting stuck with only doing one thing for the rest of your life. That is also horrifying, and I believe there's a lot of other people out there who feels the same way as I do. I'm scared of just ending up like one of those shorts warriors, or TikTok guys who just stops doing long form content and ends up only doing short form content, because more views and more subscribers the more you do short form content, which is cool and all, but they're not real subscribers. And another thing is not having a loyal fan base. Like, I don't have a real fan base yet, but if I ever get a big one, I hope they'll be loyal and like always watch my content no matter what. It also terrifies me. Another thing, this is just a joke thing, but like, I don't want to become one of those like kids channel, like the channels for kids, like where it's like, oh, what color to or like Kwebbelkop. I'm shitting on Kwebbelkop this whole video, but like, he deserves it, bro. Like, have you seen his AI guy, bro? It's horrifying. Another thing that horrifies me, Kwebbelkop Ai. That shit's scary. Like, his new Kwebbelkop 2.0, it looks real, bro. Like, AI scares me too. Like, artificial intelligence, that shit scares me. Even though I use it on a daily basis, it still scares me. Oh, we can do this, but like, how much more do you think it can do? If it can already like make a whole script for a video, how much do you think it can do more? I haven't actually ever like made a script for a video. I just always just freeballed it because I like doing that. I'm just lazy as shit, and I just like talking a lot, so it just ends up with me not having to do a script because I just talk a lot no matter what. But I'm also just scared of growing old. I've always said that I just want to die when I'm like 50. When I hit 50, I just want someone to like just sniper rifle, done. Because it just terrifies me, the idea of being old. I don't know why, because now that I'm a teen, I just scratched my mic. Now that I'm a teen, it's like, oh shit, like, I'm gonna be old someday. I'm not gonna be like the future of the country. I'm gonna be like the boomers that ruined the country and that shit. So yeah, no, that really terrifies me. And another thing that terrifies me is you guys not liking, subscribing, and commenting. Yeah, I've been blabbering a little too much. See you guys.